What's up guys, thanks as always for passing by the channel, much appreciated. Don't be shocked that this is an MMA related-ish video. I'm a massive MMA fan, always have been. There actually was a time when I was more of an MMA fan than boxing fan. I'll be honest with you, that's because we got the fights we wanted. Not just through the UFC, which is obviously easier to do, but I'm talking all the organization. Pride was amazing, Bellator put on good fights, ONE FC does it now, World Series of Fighting, Cage Rage. We got all the fights we wanted to see, and that simply doesn't happen in boxing. I know why, obviously, TV channels, promotional stuff, I don't give a fuck, we don't get to see them, and that made me become an MMA fan, because I'm a fight fan first and foremost, and I want to see good fights, and MMA always gave it to me rather than boxing, which still doesn't, but that's another video for another time. Before we even get started, can we put some respect? Can we fucking put some respect on Conor McGregor's name? I've seen a number of boxing related guys on Twitter, so I follow a lot of boxing guys, they follow me, and I've seen some of the shit they've tweeted, and I'm like, what? Really? Some of them are even making memes about Conor McGregor losing. I look at it completely different. I look at the fact that this guy was out of the octagon for 2 years. This guy then decided to take on a guy that hasn't lost a fight, hasn't even lost a round, and is the current UFC lightweight champion. If Conor McGregor was in boxing, the sport I love, he'd probably come back after 2 years and have a 6-rounder. Or a gimme fight against someone that we don't know. Let's just appreciate the fact that 2 years out of the octagon, he didn't do that, and he went straight for the champion, the unbeaten champion. So look, I give him a huge amount of respect. I always have to give respect to Khabib for getting the win, even though he marred it by what happened after. Let's talk about what happened after for a minute as well. I'm 37, so I've been watching and understanding and following boxing since I was about 10. So we're talking 27 years of boxing. There was a time when what happened yesterday was normal and common practice in boxing, yes or no? There was a time when that shit that happened yesterday was common practice in boxing because beef was real. Because beef was real. I can't tell you how many tweets and texts I got this week saying the following words: WWE, fake, rubbish. And that was the Wilder and Fury press conferences. I got that all the time, right? No one is going to say that about what happened yesterday. But in boxing in the 90s, it was common practice. Evander Holyfield Tyson, melee in the ring. Zab Judah, Floyd Mayweather, melee in the ring. Galotta versus, was it Riddick Bowe, melee in the ring. I remember when Larry Holmes jumped off the fucking car to beat Berbick. I mean, these things were normal practice because beef was genuine back then. Nowadays, we all moan about it, saying, how many times do people talk about beef not being real in boxing nowadays? We talk about it all the time, guys. It's almost become infuriating when we know it's kind of a WWE style gimmick, and you don't seem to get that in mixed martial arts. You definitely didn't get that yesterday, which is why when I was watching it, I was tweeting like mad, but when I kind of sat back and thought about it, I thought, this is what real beef is, right? This isn't the stuff that's made up to sell fights. This is genuine animosity, and you've got to love it. If you're a fight fan who's been starved of real beef for so many years and thinks everything is fake, you've got to love what you saw yesterday, which is why I said this reminded me of boxing. What boxing kind of used to be anyway. Nowadays, I'm not too sure. Nowadays, everyone's friendly. Nowadays, everyone likes each other. UFC, that doesn't happen. Mixed martial arts, it doesn't really happen. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it doesn't seem to happen in mixed martial arts. It seems to be genuine. When someone don't like someone, it seems to be genuine. Yesterday, for once, we saw genuine beef, and I, for one, had a smile on my face because shit went down and shit was real.